question number 6, which is prove that if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisects each other, then the quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Before solving this question, I will go back to the properties of a parallelogram on page number 200. So you can look at this one. There are 5 properties of a parallelogram. The first one, opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. I am reviewing these properties because it will help us to solve question number 6. First property says opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal. Second property says pairs of adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. It means that their sum is will be equal to 180 degree. Okay. And the third property, opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. Fourth one, the two diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. The fifth one, the diagonal divides a parallelogram into congruent triangles. Okay. So with the help of these properties, we will solve question number 6 of exercise 16, page number 206. Okay, so let's start. That is, we have to prove that the quadrilateral is a parallelogram if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other. So let's start the solution. So I start the solution here. Okay. So, but before solving this, I will draw a figure for it. Okay. So first of all, you will let A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral okay with AC and BD are diagonals. Okay. And we know that diagonals bisect each other. Okay. So first we have considered that A, B, C, D, the quadrilateral with AC and BD are diagonals. Diagonals bisect each other. Now the second thing, that is, we can also show it mathematically. That is, OA line is equal to OC line. Okay. Similarly, in the second, OB line is equal to OD line. Okay. So OA line, O and A line is equal to O and C line. Now you can see that there are 4 triangles. There are 4 possible triangles here. So let's consider 2 triangles here. So in triangle AOD and triangle COB. Which are these triangles? A, O and D means I am talking about this one. COB means C, O and B means I am talking about this one. Okay. So first we will consider these 2 triangles. So let's solve these triangles. Okay. So in these triangles, what did you see? OA line. In these triangles, OA line is equal to OC line. Okay. OA line is equal to OC line and OD line is equal to OB line. OD line is equal to OB line. Okay. So I'm talking about OA line means OA this one and this one are equal, this one and this one are equal. Okay, now we will look at the angles. The sides are equal, we have checked. Now we will check out the angles. Okay, so let's consider the angle A O D. Okay, the angle A O and D, I'm talking about this angle. Okay, so if you look at these two angles, so AOD will be equal to angle COB. So you can say that these are vertically opposite angles. Okay, so these are, you know that these are vertically opposite angle. I represent it as V dot O dot A. Okay, now by using these sides and angles, we have concluded that their sides are equal and the angle between them, included angle, are also equal to each other. So it satisfies the condition of a congruency of a triangle. So I write it as like this: the triangle A OD, okay, is congruent to triangle C O B. Okay, which case have we used? So we have used SAS congruency. Okay, so S dot A dot S means that two sides and including angle, if two sides and including angles are same or are equal to each other, so it means that the given triangles are congruent. So we use S dot A dot S condition of congruency. So I will write here. Okay, so I select this one. Okay, so this condition we have used. Okay, S dot A dot S condition. Okay, so we have proof that these two triangles are congruent. Okay, similarly you can do it similarly for the triangle AOB and COD. Okay, so you can write similarly for this. Similarly we can prove, आप इसको उतार लें कॉपी में. So हम क्या प्रूव कर सकते हैं? Similarly for the second one. Okay, now I'm talking about these triangles. Okay, so we can name it as the triangle A O B and triangle C O and D. Okay, so now we will do the same thing for AOB and COD triangle. So what will happen here? You will do the same thing for this. So you will repeat the same things. You can see that the side AB is equal to the side DC, okay, and the side OB is equal to the side OD. Okay, so you can write here. So similarly we can prove the triangle. So the side AB the side AB is equal to the side CD and or you can say that because we have to prove the SAS condition, so we will have to take two sides and their angle between them. Okay, so if I take side AB and you can see that the side AB is equal to side CD, and the second side you can consider that OD side is equal to OD side is equal to OB side. Okay, so these sides are equal. Now for the angles, so if I take the angle A, B and O, I am talking about this angle, so it will be same for this angle. Okay, it will be same as this angle, angle O, D and C. So we can write angle A, B and O, okay, is equal to the angle O, A, B, O, and the second angle you can say that O, D, C. They are also equal to each other. Their angles are also equal to each other, because you know that if you know the condition of the properties of a transversal, so you can say that these are interior angle, and if the transversal intersects two parallel lines, so their interior angles are equal to each other. So if this one side, if I am talking about this side, so it will be equal to this side. Okay, so their angles will also be equal. So again we have proved the condition of you can say that the triangle AOB is congruent to, okay, you can say triangle AOB and triangle, the second triangle was triangle COD are congruent. I use the symbol of congruency. This is the symbol of congruency. Which condition we have used? S dot A dot S congruency. Okay. Look at the last property. A diagonal divides a parallelogram into two congruent triangles. So we have proved two properties here. The first one, opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. So first property has been satisfied. The second property, pair of adjacent angles of a parallelogram are supplementary. It means that their sum will be equal to 180 degree. It will also be proved. The third one, opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. You can say that if you are talking about the side BA, I say that represented from three lines, so it will be equal to this one. Okay, and if I am talking about this side AB, so I represent four lines, so it will also be equal to the line CD. Okay, so the opposite sides line will be equal. Opposite sides of parallelogram are equal. The two diagonals of a parallelogram bisect each other. This was the condition that has been given in the question also. And the fifth property, a diagonal divides a parallelogram into two concurrent triangles. Okay, so if you look at the diagonal, so it is in the property, it has been said that there is only one diagonal, but we use two diagonals. It means that it will divide into four triangles, so they will be concurrent to each other. Okay, so we have satisfied all the five properties here. Okay, after satisfying all of these five properties, we will conclude. So thus in quadrilateral A, B, C, D, both pairs of opposite sides are parallel, okay, so that is the quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so you can write it in the last.